Hey everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Beyond Good and Evil. Alright, so today we're going to be taking things a little bit slower. We got a lot of stuff to explore, a lot of upgrades to get, and a lot of things to do before we head to our next dungeon. So, let's get right on it. Get in the hovercraft. There we go. Alright, we're off.
Peepers, you know him?
Mm-hmm. The Kuda Bar, pedestrian district.
Told you we'd be headed back there. This time we got a lot of money, so we're going to pick up a lot of the stuff we missed and do a little bit more exploring. But first thing first, we're off to the Akuta Bar. Whoa. Man, that's a sudden transition. Anyway, I think last time I talked about the Hylian guard guy. Let's go ahead and talk to him real quick. Aw. That's sexist. Alright, so there's not too much for us to do down here. So let's just head on up, if I could just, not get caught on walls. Not much has changed in here. Pretty much everything's the same, except we can go talk to Peepers. Now, Peepers was available to talk to before, but you're sort of forced to do it here anyways, so I figured I'd wait. As you can see, he has a ball and cup game. Very simple style gambling. And of course you can do so for credits, but in a second here we're going to hand out the password and
Account identification, okay.
we're going to play a special game. Keep your eye on the prize. As you can see, our selection is actually his hand, which is kind of neat.
I'll let you have room 3. I'm sure you'll like it. There's a beautiful old locker. I suggest you take a look at it.
Okay, digitalization terminated.
Just like before, we have a ticket with a code on it. This code will give us access to the room 3 door, where apparently we're supposed to look for a locker. Don't get your code wrong. Also, you'll notice the last code we used is permanently placed there, which is, I don't know, I've never found had a use for it, but awesome. Also, fun stuff. Hey, bugs! You can see inside the room. Awesome.
Friends, allow me to introduce you to Jade, our new agent. I was hoping you'd make it. Come closer. This is May, editing and distribution of our newspaper, Iris. Nino, radio operator, transmissions, and tireless poster sticker.
Hey.
On these screens, you can see the majority of our correspondents. They operate all over the universe for more than 13 different systems. You already know Peepers. It was his idea to offer you the job. He knew you would complete the test successfully.
You'd have to be blind not to see it. The kid's bursting with talent.
Now listen up, Jade. The events are gaining momentum. Adam's bomb has exploded in the canal. Obviously, the Alpha sections have sealed off the sector. They've embarked everyone there.
To take care of them, right?
No hospital has received any victims, Jade. The governor of Hillis contacted us as soon as she heard the news. She's willing to help us, but her HQ is under surveillance. You can help us to save these people, Jade. Nino, give us a brief on the situation.
Here's what we know. The victims are kidnapped by Alpha Section agents. They are then taken to the Neutrophils factory. Shuttles are then used to take them to the old slaughterhouses. And from there, they are loaded into military cruisers headed for the moon.
We don't know what they're forced to suffer. None of our agents have ever returned from these cursed places. 4 days ago, we lost contact with Double H in the Neuropills factory. He was our best agent. And friend. Double H was supposed to have brought back proof of the Dom's traffic. His last photos are terrifying.
A spirit eater?
We need someone to take over the mission, Jade. You can't refuse.
Continue.
We need proof. 1, you get inside the Neuropills factory. 2, you take pictures of the Alpha sections and their victims. You'll be in constant contact with May. She'll broadcast your photos as quickly as she receives them. People must know the truth.
Yeah, I'd like to know too. Like who's actually telling the truth in all this?
Here's an official city pass. We got it thanks to the governor. It will open certain doors for you. Good luck.
Scanalyze, okay.
Jade, I burned an M-disc for you, if you want it. I put it over there. Everything is explained in detail.
We'll go ahead and grab that M-disc in a second, but first we're going to go ahead and talk to these characters, see what information we can glean. This, of course, just recaps the objective we're currently on. Of course, Jade. Everyone knows that if you're going to stay underground, nobody can have heard of you. Part of this little thing called the Iris Network. You may not have heard of it.
Thanks again, Jade.
So May's our contact. We're going to be doing the same thing we did with the last mission, where we had certain objective pictures we have to take, and then publish them. They will go directly to May, as she says here. Ooh, look, they have a full 16 agents in 13 sectors. And once we talk to this guy, we're going to go ahead and watch these M-discs, see if we can get the full extent of the next mission's plot revealed. So, much like the Hillis newspapers, you can also subscribe to a digital message that's received through as you play through the game from the Iris Network. That's done at Mingzu's.
The Alpha sections have deceived us. Since the beginning of the war, they have been controlled by the Doms and profit from the general chaos to kidnap innocent people. Thanks to Double H, we now know where the victims are taken to on Hillis. 1, the Neuropills factory. 2, the old slaughterhouse in the shuttles. 3, the moon in a cargo cruiser. We must put an end to this nightmare. Every proof we can find relating to this conspiracy will bring us more and more support from the people. A general uprising would allow us to overthrow the Alpha sections and save thousands of innocent lives. If the revolt spreads, we may be able to end this war. But we need photographic evidence to find out exactly what's going on at the factory. Photos of the victims. Photos of the Alpha sections without their helmets on to know who they really are. That's where you come in, Jade. You take over Double H's mission. Here's his last report.
1923. I am in the Forbidden Zone.
1924. My face looks kind of like a potato.
1930. I can see the shuttles coming and going from the upper platform. 2003. I have succeeded in penetrating into the factory. 2050. I'm exhausted. I must have swam almost 2 miles. 2110. I'm inside. That's it. I can see the black cases. A noise. Hey, what the?
Apparently, they've trained a Reaper. The presence of this animal along with the Sigma rays are the proof of the presence of a spirit eater. These are his last shots. We've had nothing else for the last 4 days. Radio silence. Double H was our best reporter. He's done a lot for us. Thanks to him, the Iris Network was able to get in contact with the governor of Hillis. The governor is radically opposed to the Alpha sections and their methods, but she must not be found out. She's willing to help us if, on our side, we let the truth be known, and if more and more Hylians trust the Iris network. If you find a door like this one, photograph it and send the picture to the governor. Her team of experts will try to find the code. We're counting on you, Jade. Be careful. Han.
Alright, I don't know about you, but I think I've had enough of exposition. So we're gonna head up these stairs and out of here.
Jade, you'll have to pick a code name to sign your articles with.
Shawnee.
He's strangely natural. Shawnee, no questions. Been thinking about this for months.
One day, you just might come out of your shell.
Hey, Paige, you here to throw down a few? First one's on me.
Alright, so let's go check out the other gambling game. Over here we have, well, basically futuristic table hockey, only there's a little hole you gotta stick things through. Shark's wearing an awesome hat made of cool looking rings. I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'm gonna stop doing it and leave. Okay. Alright, so next up we could go down there, visit the shop that we... What the hell? Floating news updates. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go back to that shop and pick up the PA-1, I believe I left down here. Or the Pearl. Sorry, I picked up the PA-1. At some point you're probably going to want to come back and pick up these K-Bups as well, since they do fill all your hearts. But for right now, meh, whatever. Since we now have the city pass, these guards will let us by, and we can even talk to them. Okay. And we're going to stop in here. Why? Because of a secret, that's why.
Protected district is what they call it. They let everything go to the dogs.
In any case, there's a passage. We can sneak through.
So, how do we get through? Well, pretty simple. You just push aside this locker. And look at that! Secret passage.
There's something going on over there. I'm gonna go have a look.
Stay there.
As you can see, we can duck under lasers or use the rolling vault to just leap over them. Whatever gets the job done, really. And that skill's going to be put to the test because you have to do a lot of laser dodging here. Conveyor belt running and laser dodging. Basically what you're looking for is these little wooden platforms which allow you to jump to the next piece. And as you can see, you need to run along the conveyor belt. In case you can't tell due to the size, that is a pearl back there, and that's what we came in here for. Even though we didn't know it. The red lasers are in fact impassable, so you want to go ahead and ignore them. Look for any spots you can find with the yellow lasers, because then we can just run and jump and duck and whatever through them. I guess around them is the proper term, but whatever. We're going to do something to them, or at least something in their general vicinity. This is slowly becoming worse and worse. I'm going to stop talking about it now. Ignore the thing to the left. I don't know what it does, but it doesn't give you a pearl. That's for damn sure. So, in this piece, you may also notice there's a little thing here. Again, ignore it. I'm assuming that just loops you around. Basically, the path that you want to take is the most difficult one you can find. Also, you'll notice we can't jump until the container has passed. Basically, you can just run along the edge there until it allows you to jump, and then you just do everything you can to get around these containers. you will probably need to stop at every one of these, as you can see. This particular one can be a little difficult. The timing is pretty exact, plus you have to crouch under that while the platform is moving in the wrong direction. As you can see, that means you basically don't move. Ow. Whatever. It's worth it. And with one last leap, we are in the end zone. Just gather this materia and head on up to collect our pearl. Take that, Alpha Sections. Taking this conveyor belt will lead us straight back to the beginning.
There was some kind of weird traffic going on with some cases and a pearl.
Don't care? Just gonna scratch your ass? Cool. Alright, so let's see what else we can find here. Now, he mentioned we could subscribe to the newspaper if we went to Minsu's, and that is right here, under this sign, which you can't read because it's in magic fake space language. Ooh, a fish!
Okay, I filed the picture.
As you can see, Minsu is one of the walrus peoples.
Account identification.
And his
okay.
shop has a whole bunch of great stuff. You may remember Paige earlier was talking about scanners that could find animals, so on and so forth. They are all available here. Of course, we have a PA-1.
Okay, I keep for you.
Which I pick up pretty much without question. Here's an animal detector. This lets us find animals on our map.
Okay, digitalization terminated.
A pearl, pretty simple. This is a pearl detector, which shows pearls on a map.
Parfait, I stock it.
And over here we have Super Attack Strengthener, which, you know, honestly, pretty much I would buy everything else first, because it doesn't really help, in my opinion. This is the Mecha Impulsor. It adds another wrench to your hovercraft's life.
Okay, I keep for you.
Basically a PA-1, but for the hovercraft. Alright, so we had another option with the Walrus guy, which is to tell our secret iris password. Poor Paige. We'll give him a PA-1 later, but really quickly we're going to go into the storeroom and take a look at the subscription service and stuff for the Iris Network. Oh, that's sneaky. So we're going to do both here. We'll both get the flashes that we received as messages, and of course, I'm just going to take these M-discs.
Signed up. Now you'll receive the live news flashes.
Did not expect your voice to sound like that. Gonna walk away.
Welcome. You will now receive live news flashes from the Iris Network.
Thanks, introductory email. And we'll just steal these. Guess they number their issues. There is an M-Disc player here if you are so inclined to look at these Iris news flashes, but we'll take a look at them a little bit later before we wrap up. Hey, look at that. Anti-us propaganda. Over here is the Hylian news that I've been talking about before. If you use that password, he has no idea what you're talking about. So not everybody's part of Iris,
Count
thankfully.
identification. Okay.
Hill is under fire from the Dom's meteors. The Alpha sections are overwhelmed by the events. Read issue number 512 from Iris.
So the news flashes basically just tell you to watch the EM discs. Yay! Anyway, I'm going to subscribe to one of these two. I believe the Hylian Word. Might as well get the propaganda guide stuff from the evil government as well.
It's okay. You're registered.
So I'd like to hear a balanced report, even if one side is kidnapping citizens. And here's another little secret area you can find.
Congratulations! You have chosen to subscribe to the Hylian Word for the informed citizen.
Did he say subscribe? Weird.
Would you look at that? Can't even go where we want to.
So you can see there's some K-bops back here if you can unlock this gate. But more importantly, look at that! A green spider.
Okay, I've added it to my archives.
So we have pretty much mined out the pedestrian district for now, and what we're going to do is head back to the main overworld. I think we might go visit the lighthouse first, then check out Mama Goes after, now that we got a bunch of pearls. Go for a perfect landing. No crashing, no crashing, no crashing. Stop! Sweet. The more observant may notice there's a little drawing of Paige's boots on the wall. Anywho, one of the reasons I came back here is, well, I guess, in fact, there's two reasons. One, I want to take a picture of the otter on the roof, since I finally can. And, of course, I'm going to grab a picture I missed, which is the fireflies. They only show up at night. Didn't really want to wait until it was night earlier, so we'll just come back and do it now. Alright, let's get over there. Where are the, Oh, I'm dumb. Crap. The lighthouse needs to be turned on. Hey, blimps. Damn it. Alright, there's no getting around this. I gotta go turn the lighthouse on. It's always good when you do it completely the wrong way.
The Dom strike yet once again 2 days ago in the West Quarter. Without the aid of the courageous Alpha sections, the toll would have been even higher. The recruiting campaign intensifies.
War has reared its ugly head on your...
Shield activated.
Okay, now let's try to get that picture. Yay, I can finally get over there. Okay. You're mine, otter thing. Come on. Come to Pappy. Oh! Ah! Nope! Got it.
A two-legged otter. Amazing. Okay, your roll of film is finished. Good. I'll transfer a pearl to you, Jade. And I'll recharge your film.
Look at that, 9 pearls. Practically swimming in the things. Alright, so we're just going to snap the picture of the Firefly and then get the... Where am I? In the wrong direction. Then get the F out of here. Oh, sweet, it's nighttime. That's convenient. Alright, so these little glowing guys, look at that. Some fireflies.
Lucioles. Wonderful.
Or Lucioles. Which are wonderful. Whatever. Alright, so, we're out of here. Bye, creepy blue girl. Alright, we're off to the Mamago Garage. So we have another upgrade to pick up at the Mamago Garage here. We're going to be heading in and using some of our pearls to pick up a new weapon. And we're also going to stop by and look at some of our Iris Network stuff, since we haven't really done any of that. In fact, let's do that now. Guess we can start with 511.
Iris 511, a new wave of kidnappings in the pedestrian district. Reporter Double H. The Doms have once again struck hard at the Hylian population. Another 850 people have been reported missing since last week. The so-called protection given by the Alpha sections against the Dom's attacks is derisory at best.
Oh, that was fast. Alright, let's check out the second one.
Iris 512. Hill is showered with Dom's meteors. Reporter Double H. The canals, the Mamago Garage, and the Lighthouse Shelter suffered a violent attack from the Doms yesterday. The protective shields were not able to stop the Dom's meteors. The Alpha sections did not arrive on the scene until after the alert. The Alpha sections are incapable of assuring the protection of Hillis.
Whoa, that escalated pretty quickly. Anyway, whatever, that's the end of the Iris stuff. So let's go take a look over here, and you can see we have a neutralizing cannon, which costs 5 pearls. The neutralizing cannon is pretty much required to get through the next section, so we're going to go ahead and purchase it and get it equipped.
Well done, Yeet.
While we're here, let's take a look at these vending machines. As you can see, we got a Mecha Impulsor here, which, again, adds another wrench to your...
A Mecha Impulsor increases your vehicle's energy gauge by 1 wrench.
Yeah, into your hovercraft.
Well done, Yeet.
Worth picking up, so heck, why not?
A boost capsule temporarily triples your maximum speed.
Nothing else really too useful there. We've got a lot of boosts and pods. So, Yo! Well, we're pretty much done here. Let's head out into the hovercraft and head off to our next adventure. Well, that was abrupt. Anywho, now that we've got the neutralizing cannon, we can shoot things in the sky. Now you can see these craft up above leaving these green trails. Those are in fact the Doms that we need to take down. And basically all we gotta do is patrol around, shooting down anyone who's leaving a green chemtrail in the sky. And yes, I know the proper term is a contrail, so please don't bug me about it. I know someone out there won't get the joke. Like 95% of the people. Anywho, we need to kill these little alien mens. Where the hell are they? There's gotta be some more somewhere, right? Are we done? Are we done? What's going on? Okay, it's not green anymore, so I'm gonna assume we're done. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna head back into Mamago and save, and then next episode we're gonna start taking on the Nutrapills factory, which is the which is the location which we need to go to investigate. So next episode, the factory, the investigation, and all that jazz slash hoo-ha. Alright guys, I'll catch you next time. Hopefully it won't be such a long break in between updates. I apologize for the cold, which I probably shouldn't apologize for anyways, because it's not like I was in control of it. Anyway guys, I'll catch you later, and have a good week.